Hi everybody, welcome to part 7 of A Revolution of Light and Love. Beautiful channel teachings from Jesus on how you can find joy, peace and love by living as your true self. So let's just take a moment to tune into the healing energy and vibration of the words before we start. So you want to just gently close your eyes for a moment and just take some long, slow deep breaths in. Just letting everything go on the out breaths. Just for now, setting everything down. Letting this be a peaceful, sacred moment just for you. Gently focusing on your heart. Letting your heart gently soften. Letting your heart gently open. Opening to all the love, healing and guidance coming to you now. Feeling Jesus with you. Feeling His loving energy surround you. Taking a moment to sit in this beautiful love. And if you want, you can keep your eyes closed as I read. Focus your mind and fill yourself with divine love. When you walk in me, you will finally see the truth. You will see beyond the illusion. You will finally see and understand that you can create anything and everything. How do I want my day to be? This is how you should start your day. Too often you start your day by wondering what the day will do to you. But this is an abdication of your responsibility as a creator. It is only when you refuse to create consciously and let your thoughts run amok that you create chaos around you. But make no mistake, it is you creating this chaos. Is it not far better to harness your creative energy through focusing your thoughts like a laser beam, through consciously deciding what you want and creating that around you? You can literally mold the energy you feel around you into what you need. Feel it between your palms, shape it like a potter shapes clay. Make a work of art out of your life. You feel that you have no control over other people and that it is they who most affect your life. But you do have control over what you create and can cease to create things and situations that displease you. You do have control over how you react to events and to other people's mostly unconscious reactions. Remember, they are also abdicating responsibility for their creations and do not know or understand why their life is going as it does. They need you to show them how to create a life of beauty. Once you see that, you can easily change what you've created. Once you realize that others are not acting consciously but unconsciously, then your attitude to all around you will change, and you will learn how to ever more effortlessly create exactly what you want. I want. This is a strong starting point for your act of creation. You feel that saying I want is a selfish act, but it is actually a responsible act. And are the things you most deeply want not ideals like compassion and love and peace? So the things you want to create are things that you hope will lead you to these high ideals. You may have a few misshapes, a few wobbles along the way as you learn to use your infinite power of creation, but this is part of the learning process. And if you also want to learn and perfect this process, this I want intention will speed up your learning. Start each moment thinking I want, and create your beautiful, magical life moment by moment. You must believe you are worthy of me, of my love. Have I not told you over and over that you are my beloved, in whom I am well pleased? You are my ultimate creation, infused with my life force. You are an aspect of me. Turn your face to me and see your reflection there. Once you see your light shining in my light, you will know that we are one, and you will know that as I can create, so you can create. As I want to create only for the good, so you want to create only for the good. We are all one soul. You need to grasp this. We are all one unified soul, and in this unification, you are literally me. You are a part of me that I have sent down to call the other parts home. Some have lost their way in the dark. I need you to shine your light to guide them back home. Some cannot see my light, for they feel its infinite love and feel unworthy of that love and turn and run from it. You must show them that they are worthy of this love. You must show them that they are also a part of this love. You must be a messenger to those who are lost in the dark, to tell them it is only they who have created the dark. And once they believe they deserve to be in the light, they will be there in an instant. You must free yourself from fear and fill yourself with divine love. Both cannot coexist together. You must actively seek to release the false ideas that lead you into fear. See the illusions for what they are. Trust in the truth. You sense the truth in your soul, but you are still afraid to trust. What is this truth you feel? Does it not tell you that you are always divinely protected, that no harm can come to you, that nothing can truly hurt you? How much of your hurt and pain do you cause yourself through the erroneous workings of your own mind? How much of your pain and fear is an expectation you create? Is it not in the expecting, the dreading of an event, that you cause yourself the most pain? And this pain comes purely from your mind. So you can easily change your mind and not feel this pain. It is this simple. You have simply lost your way and chosen to listen to the other lost souls around you instead of listening to me. Listen to me and I will lead you back to the truth. Listen to your own soul and remember the truth for yourself. Test this out and prove it to yourself. You can test me 100, 1,000 times, and I will never leave you wanting. Never. You must learn to focus your mind. Do not hear this truth and try it out for a second. Hear it and live it consistently. To do this, you must tame your mind and teach it to do your bidding. Otherwise, you are like a dog owner being pulled along by the dog instead of guiding the way. You are the one in control, but you must take up this control right now. Then will your life change. Fear is a false idea. You must be in control of the ideas you let into your mind. Sometimes you find it hard to connect with me because you have fallen into thoughts of fear. This is when you must sit still and raise your energy and let your heart open to my love. It is when you feel fearful and vulnerable that you find it hardest to open your heart to me. But this is exactly the moment when you must let yourself be flooded with that love. I am always there. I have not stepped away. I simply wait for you to step back towards me. Ask for my help, for my strength when you need it. Seek out others who can guide you back towards me. But know that it is ultimately you that must take the first step. Healers are there to show you the way back to love, for I am love. They are my hands and my feet, letting you feel my divine love, guiding you back towards me. They are the keepers of truth, the holders of dreams. They can let you glimpse the magic when all you can see is the dark. Once you have stepped back towards the light, you become your own healer and feel my healing love. Once you have integrated fully with me, you will hear my voice inside you. You will hear my voice in your heart. You will know and feel that we are one, because I will literally be one with you. We will have merged into one consciousness. You will not have to seek for my words. They will be there inside you when you ask. You will not have to seek out my love. You will feel it flowing through you. You will not have to seek for me, because you will know that you are me and I am you. My beloved is now having this experience for the first time. She is hearing my voice as her voice, and hearing it in her heart, not in her head. She is glimpsing moments of joy. All she needs to do to sustain this is to stop turning away in fear and to turn and face my love and accept it. My love for all of you is more than you can yet imagine. Imagine the most magnificent love you can, and it will not even touch my love for you. Walk towards it into my open and waiting arms. It makes me sad to see you run away, when I am waiting here for you always. But I know that you will all turn to me in your own time, and so I wait patiently and will always be there in the moment when you are ready. Then you will finally feel joy. Then you will finally feel heaven on earth. Welcome me into you, into your heart, literally. Let me give you my love. This is what fills me with joy. So let's just take a little moment to close our eyes and to just absorb those beautiful teachings into our hearts. Taking a moment to sense that beautiful divine love. taking a moment to feel that beautiful divine light. Just opening our hearts. Knowing we are worthy of this love. Knowing right now we can step into that light. And letting that light and that love flow into our hearts. Letting that light and that love wash away anything that makes us feel unworthy. Filling ourselves with that light and that love. Now this is my little bit of soul guidance on how you might start to live these teachings. Think from your heart. Drop your focus from your head down to your heart. Imagine it is your heart that is doing all the thinking. Notice how your mind starts to slow and stop, and how you start to feel and know what to do instead of think what to do. The more you do this, the more you realize that feelings of anger, fear, doubt are not coming from your heart, but are coming from your mind. You're almost scared to let go of our minds, of our thinking. But in the gap between thoughts, we are still there. So we are not our thoughts. We are so much more. Focusing on your heart allows you to connect with this expansive part of you beyond the body and the mind, as your heart connects you to your soul. Let your soul guide you in each moment, instead of being led in circles by the mind's ceaseless chatter as it cycles around the same old paths over and over. When you think from your heart and let your soul guide your life, you are truly being your authentic self, as you are living from the wisdom of your own higher self. And here we are, part 7, and I think it's really important just to remember one of the core things of these teachings is to be led by your soul, to connect with that part of you through your heart, and to let that guide your life. And when you do that, everything just flows out easily, effortlessly, with grace, and you don't really have to do much. And I think that's really the true meaning of surrender. Surrendering, letting go to that higher part of you, that higher self, that soul that knows how to flow through life. So this week, just think about that. Think about connecting to your soul, letting it lead, and you just floating along behind it. And hopefully that fills your week with that love and light. So thanks for listening today. Watch out for the next live meditation. And until next week, stay safe and take care.